The House on Harrow Hill. The old Blackwood manor stood as a skeletal sentinel on Harrow Hill, its gothic silhouette etched against the often tempestuous sky. Locals whispered tales of the house, of shadows that danced where sunlight dared not tread, and of eerie melodies that drifted through the silent nights. But these were mere whispers, dismissed as the fabrications of overactive imaginations, until the Winters arrived. The Winters were a family unlike any other. They were drawn to the macabre, the unexplained, the shadows that lurked beyond the veil of human perception. When they purchased Blackwood Manor, the townspeople watched with a mixture of morbid curiosity and outright fear. But the Winters were undeterred. They saw not a haunted house, but a canvas for their peculiar obsessions. Dr. Elias Winter, the patriarch, was a renowned occult historian, his mind a labyrinth of forgotten lore and forbidden rituals. His wife, Evelyn, was a medium of dubious repute, claiming to commune with the spirits of the departed. And then there were their children, the twins, Anya and Silas, precocious and eerily in tune with the supernatural. From the moment they stepped into Blackwood Manor, a chill seemed to seep into their bones. The house, with its creaking floorboards and shadowed corners, welcomed them with an icy embrace. The Winters, however, were not easily frightened. With an almost manic enthusiasm, they began their exploration. The basement was a labyrinth of forgotten rooms, each more chilling than the last. There they found a hidden library, its shelves groaning under the weight of ancient, leather-bound tomes. Elias spent countless hours poring over these books, his eyes glowing with a feverish intensity. Evelyn, meanwhile, claimed to have made contact with the house's previous inhabitants, a family that had met a tragic end. The twins, with their uncanny ability to sense the unseen, were the first to experience the house's true nature. They spoke of shadows that moved of their own accord, of whispers carried on the wind, and of a cold, otherworldly presence that seemed to watch their every move. As the days turned into weeks, the Winters became increasingly isolated. The once vibrant family began to change. Elias grew gaunt and obsessed, his eyes filled with a dark, consuming fire. Evelyn's seances became more erratic, her predictions growing increasingly ominous. And the twins, once full of life, withdrew into a world of shadows, their laughter replaced by a haunting silence. Then came the night of the storm. Wind howled around the manor, rattling windows and slamming doors. Inside, the atmosphere was thick with dread. A heavy fog had descended, obscuring the world outside in a shroud of white. It was during this night that the house truly revealed its sinister heart. A piercing scream shattered the night's silence. It was Evelyn, her face contorted in terror, her body shaking uncontrollably. When they found her, she was staring into the fireplace, her eyes wide with fear. And in the dancing flames, they saw it, a grotesque, inhuman figure, its eyes burning with an otherworldly malevolence. From that night on, the house became a prison. The Winters were trapped, their lives consumed by a terror that grew with each passing day. Strange occurrences became commonplace. Objects moved of their own accord, doors slammed shut without explanation, and shadows seemed to take on a life of their own. One by one, the family succumbed to the house's insidious influence. Elias disappeared one stormy night, his study left in chaos, pages from his occult books scattered across the floor. Evelyn retreated into a world of shadows, muttering incomprehensible words, and the twins, their once bright eyes now filled with a chilling emptiness, wandered the halls like lost souls. The house on Harrow Hill stood as a silent sentinel, its secrets buried deep within its ancient walls. The Winters were gone, swallowed by the darkness that had claimed it. And as the wind howled around the manor, a chilling whisper seemed to carry on its breath. The house waits. Would you like me to continue the story, perhaps focusing on a new character who investigates the manor? TuneShare more _vert.